Ladies and gentlemen, greetings from Hong Kong. I would like to first thank Global Goals Week and Better Together Foundation for giving me this opportunity to share and present my project on such an amazing platform and event. This is an amazing opportunity that I'd like to thank them for. Global Goals Week, as the world's largest festival on UN Sustainable Development Goals, organized by the UN Foundation, the UNDP, and Project Everyone, is really a time for you to celebrate our love for life on planet Earth. My name is Owen Chow. I was born and raised in Hong Kong. Growing up, technology and computer science has always been a source of hope for me. My interest in computer science started with coding in Scratch and slowly expanded into many fields like robotics and AI. I am the founder and CEO of the project Ensure a Life. I was inspired to start this project after witnessing firsthand projects that professors from the University of Science and Technology were working on. They made software and systems that help people with visual and motor impairment control their mobile devices more easily. This motivated me to start the project Ensure a Life, helping the independently living elderly. I aim to use computer science and technology to give hope to the people in need. This can be done by developing new technologies, discovering new advances in the field, and by creating software to improve every aspect of their lives. I wish the project Ensure a Life can become a source of hope for the elderly and their families, like how technology and computer science was to me. With the worsening COVID pandemic, many families are left separated due to current traveling restrictions and quarantine regulations. Many people in the younger generation work overseas and are thus unable to return home. Many of the elderly are left living by themselves with no one to care for them. With an increasing number of independently living elderly, many do not receive the care and attention they require. In Hong Kong, over 150,000 elderly age 65 and above live alone. This puts their health and safety at risk, causing a rise in the number of elderly injuries and accidents. Many do not receive medical attention until days later when someone finds them injured and unable to call for help. This is not only a constant concern and worry for the elderly and family, but also heavily burdens the healthcare system, especially when the accidents are avoidable and preventable. This problem is growing increasingly dire with the increasing impact and damage the COVID-19 pandemic has on their daily lives. Now, what is Project Ensure a Life aiming for? The project aims to provide a comprehensive system that is able to detect, alert, and prevent elderly accidents, especially ones living independently without a caretaker family. The system is based on the idea of a nurse call button, but it takes a more proactive approach. The nurse call button is a mobile device that elderly can use to alert emergency services in the case of an accident or injury. However, a flaw in the design is that if the user is incapacitated or unconscious, no signal will be sent and help will not be sent to check in on them. Project Ensure Life and the system will aim to overcome this issue and detect a wider range of injuries and accidents. This will be done by having the system contain a wider range of features and functions, along with a three-stage alert system to provide a comprehensive solution to this increasingly severe problem. This, in combination with data analysis done by machine learning, will suggest lifestyle changes and detect possible anomalies in behavior, preventing future accidents and injuries as well. Project Ensure a Life aims and goals can be summarized into a few words and sentences. Project Ensure a Life aims to protect the lives of the elderly. It aims to ensure that they can lead safe and healthy lives. Why us? And why me? I'm a good candidate for running and managing this project, as I've proven myself in multiple ways I am able to ensure that the project delivers results. A few of my proudest achievements include representing Hong Kong in various international robotics competitions and getting third in a global competition in Taiwan. Countless competitions have taught me to manage stress and work under pressure and tight time constraints. I have also proven myself to be able to think on my feet and solve problems, as many things often go wrong right before competition day. My experience gained from participating in university-level research projects at the University of Science and Technology in Hong Kong, I am able to make sure this project runs more smoothly and can solve the problems we hope to address. Being the tennis team captain of my school also made me a better leader. I know how to best make use of other people's potential and strengths. This will make the team in charge of the project stronger and work better together. However, I'm most proud that I was given the responsibility to check in and take care of elderly. I'm most proud of this achievement because, to me, I was making an impact and improving the lives of people I'm interacting with. This is why I decided to help independently living elderly in need and start the project Ensure Life. This project is aimed towards independently living elderly that are neglected and receive a lack of care due to the COVID pandemic, separating them from their family and relatives. This does not apply to elderly in nursing homes or ones that live in assisted living complexes. Currently, in Hong Kong, within the age group of 60 to 75, 90% of elderly have smartphones and use them daily for communication and entertainment. This is the main target audience for our project. With them using smartphones actively, we have a platform to port and install a system onto. We are able to collect data, like pickup times and app usage from their smartphones, then use it to build a pattern and model of their behavior. Any anomaly in their behavior and phone usage will be recorded and reported. In extreme cases, family and emergency services can be contacted for help and medical assistance. Ideally, the elderly will have relatives to install and set up the software, but if needed, volunteers can be used for assistance. Due to many elderly disliking new technology and changes to their lifestyle, we kept interaction between the software and the user to a minimum, unless needed. Once set up, little to no interaction between the elderly and the software is needed. This will make elderly and their families less resistant and more willing to try the system, thus increasing the group of possible users and the reach and range of this project. So far, Ensure a Life is between the overview and template stage. We have consulted with various local experts in the field, but also ones from all over the globe. We interviewed the operations manager and technology director of Roseville Senior Management Limited and Golden Age Foundation, both private companies in Hong Kong that run and manage elderly homes. We even interviewed the CEO of Radiant Senior Living Incorporated in the United States so we could gain an idea of how the problem was overseas as well, and not just in Hong Kong. With the information gained and the insights and advice received, we developed a blueprint of the system and we plan to start development soon. We have also decided to file for a short-term patent in Hong Kong. This ensures that we will be able to provide the software and system free of charge for the people who need it. We'll start by developing soon, following the 7-step plan we created. The plan can be simplified to PROTECT, or protect. It stands for plan, research, overview, template, evaluation, creation, and trial. The first step, planning, was when we defined the problem we were trying to solve, deciding on our target audience, and consider factors like limitations, restrictions, and feasibility when planning our software. The second step is research, when we try to get first-hand data and information of what our target group really needs, but also to consult experts for their advice and any additional considerations we might have or need to add to our blueprint. The first step is overview. We gain all the information from the previous 2 steps, compile them, and review our old blueprints and plans, finalizing any changes we need to make. Then comes template. We create a template of the solution and the software. We consider what functions and features we need to add and incorporate, and consider how we would overcome any problems that we might face when designing and developing the software. After this stage, we have a general idea of how the final product should look like. The next stage, evaluation, is very important. We analyze the prototype and see if we can find any flaws or changes that need to be made. Then we consult and get feedback from experts in the field to improve and further refine the prototype. This process will take a long time and will be repeated until we are fully satisfied with the prototype we have. Next comes creation, where we develop the prototype into a final and complete product that can be tried out and experimented with by users. We then have the last stage trial, where we launch the final software to a small group of the target audience and ask them for their feedback. We'll also collect data and modify the software and system slightly if needed. After this stage, the solution should be finished and ready for use. The 7-step plan will ensure that we are able to produce a solution to the best quality possible. Further in the future, there are so many possible ways we can improve the software to better solve the problem and help the independently living elderly. We can do this by adding more functions and features, providing a more comprehensive system. These features could include slur detection on video and voice calls, GPS tracking, and many others. But also, with the consent of the user, I'd like to implement a module to record and track all of the user and their accidents. This can help the elderly in the future when consulting and visiting a doctor, as it gives the doctor a more holistic view and more data on the patient. We'll also be applying for a long-term patent in Hong Kong and possibly an international patent from the WIPO. Other than the patents, we will also be applying for a grant from the Hong Kong government to fund Insure Life and the development of our software. Going forward, we'll also be reaching out to different companies to run pilot programs to expand the reach of the software in the project. I hope that Project Insure Life will be able to create a positive impact on the lives of the independently living elderly. I hope that I can be a source of hope for them, giving them and their families a sense of safety. It'd be great if you could help by scanning a QR code to check out our website in the future and subscribe to a newsletter at our landing page for any future updates and to share our project with others. The link to the landing page should be on the presentation. Thank you very much.